Morning guys, Paul asked me if I'd do a bit of a video if I got a chance, since everyone's stuck in and you can't go out on a weekend. So I kind of just do whatever I feel like, if it's a tips or anything. I'm Martin from MSCustomflies. Some of you have had jig flies from me, flies, whatnot. So I thought rather than doing a video on how to tie fly, I'd go through what you might need just in case you haven't tied a fly before, and you fancy giving it a go. So if you want to look for patterns, there's all sorts on YouTube, but someone might say you need this, and you've never tied a fly before, you're not sure what it is. So I thought I'd run through some basics, and if you want to give it a go, then you can give it a go from that. So obviously the first thing you're going to need is something to hold your hook. Obviously, buy vices cheap on eBay, but if you want to give it a go, it can just be a set of mole grips. Just clamp the hook in a set of mole grips, G-clamp if you've got that, stick it to a table, anything. Basically, it's just to hold a hook. You don't have to rotate. Makes it a little bit easier, but it's not a necessity. So then you're obviously going to need a hook or a jig head. I buy all my jig heads for tying jig flies from Predator Maniac from Jarek. Hopefully I pronounced his name properly. So I buy Mustad Ultra Points for doing stuff like this size stuff. I generally use a 6.0. A lot of you guys like him on 7 grams, but you can get down this one's just on a 3 gram, I think it is. So then obviously you're going to need to attach something to a hook. So then you're going to need let's just see we'll just grab something basic. I've got all my tools set out over here because my bench is set and I use the spare room as my tying office. So you're going to need some thread, so it can be fly tying thread. This one's just I don't even think this is fly tying thread. It's invisible thread for like dressmaking and whatnot. So it's just a bobbin of, it's monofilament really, on a bobbin holder. So you just stick your bobbin in there, chuck it through the tube, and away you go. So that's that. You're going to need a pair of scissors. Where I've had to move everything to sort my desk out. That's a pair of scissors. Don't have to be anything fancy. You can get really expensive scissors, but just any pair of scissors that are comfortable, pretty sharp, obviously helps. You're going to need some super glue. Nail glue works brilliant. It's really thin and it absorbs into thread. And you're obviously going to need some materials. So you've got various different options here. You can go for like natural material, so you can go for bucktail. But if you've never tied a fly before, then I'd suggest starting out with a synthetic. I'll just grab one from here. So this is sold as fly tying fibre through various different companies, but it's a hair extension. You can see how big the pack is. It's called QnA. You're probably better off starting out with something like that, figuring out your techniques and stuff and tapering and whatnot, rather than going straight into bucktail, which takes a little bit more practice. Works great, but then you need, as well as your bucktail, you need sort of like flash. So I've got all my flash set up over here, so obviously various different colours and stuff. So I'd suggest if you're just starting out, start with something cheap. If it looks crap, fish it. If you don't like it, chop it off the hook, start again. It's fine, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Pike, really, they're really not that fussy. Obviously, if you make them really pretty and pleasing to the eye, they'll look an awful lot better. And then obviously you can go for different colours. This is slightly different material, so this is no eyes on this. I've got a stack of flies that I need to sort out. So this is just a little flash tail roach pattern. This has been working great for good perch on jacks. And then obviously to the extremes you can go on bucktail and flash, and obviously a lot of people know or heard of the Reaper. This is my Reaper pattern. catches shed loads of fish. But yeah, rather than me going through showing my flies and stuff, I just thought I'd go through. So obviously you just go through some terms and stuff. So you just grab any hook, just grab a jig here. So you might hear the term in a video, attach your thread, but you've never, this is the first time you've done it. So you've no idea what you're doing. So basically you take one end of your thread in your hand, you hold the other one against a hook, you make a couple of turns, and then you come over and trap that end that's in this hand. So you just wrap down, trim this tag end off. Now you're attached on. Dead simple. Once you know what you're doing, obviously it might take a couple of times. Just secure that with some super glue, and away you go. Come back to say, if you're following an instructional video, just follow what it says. But generally, come back maybe with synthetics, a good 15mm from the lead head, and away you go. Tie them in. Then once they're done, once they go through the process, cutting, tapering, stick your eyes on. Oh, sorry, stick your eyes on afterwards. You get to the end of the fly, you've got a whip finish. It says whip finish now. A couple of options. You can have a whip finish tool. So not as fancy as this, just it's one I made myself. So a whip finish tool that you'd buy for fly tying would look like this. It's not essential, it makes it easier. So what you do is you take your thread, put it against this, make a little V, I'll come down top of that slingshot, then you come over, just keep coming over several times, and then pull the tag end through, right, and then pull that out. Now that's not an essential tool, you get away without. You might hear about a whip finish, or 3-finger whip finish, two finger whip finish. So you kind of make that V with your fingers. You pull your bobbin backwards, so it's in line with your hank of your hook. You come over, twist, back over and up, twist, back over and up and twist, and then pull down tight. Then snap that off, cut it off with scissors, whichever you fancy. So then, yeah, obviously then you're going to need some 5-minute epoxy is the best for putting eyes on. So I just buy it in big bottles, use a lot of it. You can get away with using super glue gel. It's not quite as durable, or a bit of yoo-hoo. Then you're going to need some eyes. Obviously you buy eyes in any colour pattern you want. I've got a box of them down here. So they're just some 10mm eyes. So mix your epoxy, bang that on, stick your eyes on. As it's setting, just keep pressing them on so that it's secure. And then you've got the option then, if you wanted to, you can buy, I should have had everything set out, you can buy UV resin, just coat it over that, and then UV torch, just cure it all, and then that secures your head, makes a nice solid fly. And then yeah, that's about it. Just go out and fish it. Might do a time video. I might go through some tackle tips or what my setups for perch, pike, and fly, etc. At some point if I get a chance. But if not, stay safe. Cheers. Bye.